All right, guys, welcome back to my channel once again. Today, this is CN Honor on the screen, and you're watching CN Great Cancels and Forex Trade. And in today's video, I bring to you yet another powerful strategy that we talked about. And of course, I'm going to be giving you the straight setting to the strategy right away. And you know how we do it on this channel. We take live trades, okay? And here I see conditions that is about to be met. I want you to just take a look at this place. Actually, there's another condition on boom 1000, but I think that of crash 1000 will be met first, okay? So please, if you are new on this channel we create contents bordering on how to make money online, and especially with digital assets trading, and most especially on synthetic indices, boom and crash, cryptocurrencies, and all that. So in today's video, very soon the condition for me to place trade will be met, just as you can see, and that's going to be at the close of this candlestick. If the conditions are properly met, I'm going to be giving you but before then, let's just go to the setting of this particular strategy. Okay, it's just only one indicator, but before we do that, if you are new on this channel, do go to hit that subscribe button down below, click on the notification bell so that whenever I upload new content, you get notified. So there are about 3 or 4 things that are very extremely important about this strategy, and I'm going to be giving them to you when I'm done giving you the settings, right? And then possibly execute a trade. Now click on the F icon, and we have only one indicator, and that's the Bollinger Bands, right? And these are the settings. Take note of the setting, use exactly this setting, and possibly use the same color, okay, as the start and the pizza, right? So these are the parameters. Take note of these parameters. The period for the Bollinger Band is 34. The deviation is 1.123. Then shift is 0. Application, you apply it to weighted close in bracket HLCC/4. Then the styles 3 pixels, color is blue. You can take a screenshot of this and you can always refer to it. So let's get back to the charts and then see what we have there. The conditions will be met, right, for us to place a trade, live trade, and I mean live trade, right? So let's just see how it goes. Now, I said 3 or 4 things are most important about this, right? And number 1 is the zoom level. This is the zoom level we are using, zoom level 2. Now I always tell you guys that on Android phones, okay, MetaTrader 5 has 5 zoom level. Now when you zoom out completely, this is already zoom level 1, right? This is zoom level 2, this is 3, this is 4, and this is 5, right? But we are using zoom level 2. When you zoom out completely, you zoom in once. This is zoom level we are using for this strategy, right? And then the chart position, right? The chart position, take a look at it here. This should be your chart position. This should be your chart position here. Let it correspond to that dollar icon, right? Because that is where you'll be taking your signal from, right? The confirmation of your signal. Now, okay, I think the condition is met. Let me execute just one trade and then we are good to go, right? Okay, now I'm gonna be giving you the reason why I executed the trade. This is not a demo account, this is a real account, right? It's a real account. So let's see how it goes, and I'm going to be giving you the conditions right away. But I said the number 1, we are going to be taking when the condition for us to exit meets, I will let you guys know, right? I'm going to let you guys know. Now just a moment, please. Let me do this. All right, now I said the zoom level, and I've given you the chart position, and then thirdly, right, the price calibration. Now I want you to take a look at this. Take a look at this place. Take a look at this price calibration. Okay, where you have 7155.1500, and then here you have what, 7067.7785, right? Now, irrespective, if you count my own, I think mine is around 18 or thereabout. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 11 12 13 14 15 16 17 18. Now, yours might be up to 22, yours might be up to 20, yours might be 16 or thereabout. But irrespective of the number of calibrations you have here, remember, you are using this strategy on, in fact, it works virtually on all the pairs, right? But please, you are using this strategy alone on the main chart. You don't have indicator window 1 or so, right? But then, irrespective of the number of calibration you have for crash market, now you are looking at the first 3 calibrations, counting from down 1 2 3. Now, using that zoom level, using the chart position that I just showed you, now you are looking at this Bollinger Band, okay, the down line of it for crash market. Now, whenever price interacts with the outer lower band of the Bollinger Band, outer lower line of the Bollinger Band, whenever price interacts with it, and then a bullish candlestick closes above the first line of the Bollinger Band, and that bullish candlestick that closes above it first is below the first 3 price calibrations, is at or below the first 3 price calibration. Look at it, 1 2 3. Now, and then look at the candlestick that closed above it, this particular one. Let me zoom in so that you understand. This particular candlestick closed above it, this one. Let me show you. This was the candlestick that closed above it, right? Okay, now as soon as it closes above it, above the first line of the Bollinger Band, the first, that is lower line of the Bollinger Band, and then at that point of the price candlestick closing above it, if that point where it closes is still below the first 3 price calibration, then you execute your trade immediately. And then you are going to there are 2 exit points when price meets or interacts with the middle Bollinger Band. This is the middle Bollinger Band. When price interacts with the middle Bollinger Band, or after taking 3 candlesticks, 3 bullish candlesticks. I don't know if this is clear. Whichever one that comes first, either taking 3 bullish candlesticks, or at the interaction of price with the middle line of the Bollinger Band, whichever one that comes first. Okay, if you are able to take 3 candlesticks first, then you exit the trade. Now, if price interacts with the middle Bollinger Band first, then you exit the trade. Right now, as you can see, I've taken 1 candlestick already, and then another one just introduced now. Now, if I am able to take up to 3 candlesticks and then price has not interacted with this middle Bollinger Band, then I will exit the trade. But in some cases, the middle Bollinger Band and price will interact first, then you exit the trade. As soon as it interacts, you may not really have to wait for price to close, okay, for that candlestick to close. But as soon as it interacts with it, you close your trade and take your profit. Now, I want to repeat the conditions again. I said whenever, okay, there is an interaction of price. When I say price, I mean this bullish candlestick. When there is an interaction of price with the lower line of the Bollinger Band, this Bollinger Band, right? And then a bullish candlestick closes above the first lower line, okay, then you execute your trade. If that interaction and the closing of that first bullish candlestick is still at or below the first 3 calibrations, counting from down here, right? 1 2 3. Take a look at where the price closed. the first bullish candlestick that closed above the first line of the Bollinger Band. It was here. So it was below the first three calibrations. So I executed the trade here, and then I am going to take 3 candlesticks, and then I will close. This is 5 minutes. We are using this strategy on 5 minutes and 15 minutes. Now, 3 candlesticks on 5 minutes is equal to 15 candlesticks on 1 minute time frame. So you are taking on the average 15 candlesticks. But I said that is the first exit that this strategy is giving you. Now, the second exit is when price interacts with the middle line of the Bollinger Band. And I said that whichever one that comes first, if you're able to take 3 candlesticks, 3 5-minute time candlesticks before price interact with the middle Bollinger Band, then you exit the trade. But if it is the middle Bollinger Band that interacts with price first, even when you have not taken up to 3 candlesticks, please exit the trade. Those are the conditions. Very simple and very straightforward, right? And for boom market, the opposite is the case. Let's check boom market. Okay, now you can see that the condition is also being met here, but then I may not take another trade again because of the equity, right? It's just a testing video. You can test this strategy on your demo account first to see how it works. Now, but from the look of things now, this price is also going to go down. Now, if it's a better equity, I would have taken another trade. So this condition meets every now and then, and you can take up to 15 or even between 12, 15 or thereabouts trades per day, right? And it's high probability, strategy. Now, I'm not telling you it's a completely zero loss strategy, but with this strategy, guys, you are good to go. You can make as much as possible. I've always emphasized it's only knowing how. If you know the how, you are good to go, guys. So for boom market, the opposite is the case. You are looking at, okay, the condition did not meet properly. Take a look at it. This candle did not close below it, okay, below it. It did not close below it. So for boom, it's going to be below it. This is the first line of the Bollinger Band. Now, that's why I was waiting for the price to close. Now, you take a look at, this is the third calibration. If you are counting from up, this is 1, 2, 3. So at the point where price interacts with this first upper line of the Bollinger Band, and then price closes below it. Remember, for crash, price has to close above the lower line of the Bollinger Band, but for boom, price has to close below the upper line of the Bollinger Band. So if a bearish candle closes below it, and at that point of closing is still at or above the first 3 calibration price, then you execute your trade, and then the condition remains the same. You take 3 candlesticks and then you close, or at the point where price interacts with the middle line of the Bollinger Band, and that's just it. Okay, take note once again, the zoom level is zoom level 2. Your chart position has to be here. Okay, when you long press, you see that the chart position is at the dollar icon, right? That's just it. And then take note of every other condition. So let's get back to our crash. You see the trade is still running, right? So, and I've taken just this is the third candlestick just got introduced now is most likely price is not going to interact with the middle line of the Bollinger Band. That's why we're going to close at the close of the third candlestick. That's just it. It's as simple as that. So I'm going to pause this video, and then I'll wait till this is 8:30 a.m. okay, on the 7th of June. So by 8:35, this candlestick that just introduced would have been closed. Okay, but okay, maybe I will take this time to do a kind of back testing to see how it works. Right now, take a look at this point. Take a look at this place. The condition met here and the market sold. Look at it. Now you can go further to take if you have enough equity, but that is if there's an alignment on 15 minutes time frame. Remember, I said you are taking this strategy, you're using this strategy on 5 minutes and 15 minutes time frame. But look at this one, the condition met here, and then you would have taken your 3 candlesticks and you exit. But if there's an alignment on 15 minutes time frame, you would have taken more. Okay, take a look at the chart position here. Take a look at it. Take a look at it. Trace it upwards. You see, okay, would have taken 15 candlesticks and you are out of the system. Right now, let's go down a bit. Okay, now take a look at this one, and then you would have taken your trade and you are out. Now take a look at even here, the condition met here. You would have taken 1, 2, 3 before this spike. Remember, that's why I said 3 candlesticks, or when price interacts with the middle line of the Bollinger Band, whichever one that comes first, that's just the condition. Now take a look at this place you would have taken and you are out, right? This one is exactly at that third price calibration. Now it's every now and then, and the good thing is that you can use this strategy on boom 500, boom 1000, crash 500, crash 1000, even on other indices, right? So that's just how it is, guys. Now let me quickly go to boom market so that you see how it's playing out. This played out very well, right? Beg your pardon, this played out very well. Look at it here. Look at where the interaction with the first upper line took place. You would have taken your 3 candlesticks before even this interaction, right? And then you are out of the system. Take a look at it here. It works perfectly well, and that's why I took this live trade, right? So let's quickly get back to crash and see how it's playing out, right? So I hope you are seeing it, guys. Imagine if I use $1 standard lot size, or $5 or whatever. This is, we are almost 15 minutes on the trade. That's why I take my trade live, and you see now on 1 minute time, you can actually use this strategy on 1 minute time frame, but to be on the safe side, use it on 5 and 15 minutes time frame. How many candlesticks have we taken? Let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. This is the 13th candlestick, right? Now ordinarily, if you're using it on 1 minute time frame, you would have exited the trade since, because it's already interacting with the last line of the Bollinger Band. That's the upper line, since you are trading crash. But we are taking a signal from 5 minutes, and let's see if there's a kind of alignment of 15 minutes, most likely, but we are using 5 minutes. This is where we're taking the signal right now. So please, if you are watching this video to this end, don't forget to subscribe to this channel, hit that like button also, so that this content will be recommended to other traders. Please check out my channel. Go to the section, the playlist that I recommended to you guys, the hacks and how to trade classic patterns, because we are back again and we want to keep rocking it this time. So I'll be closing the trade anytime soon, because just a candlestick to go and we've taken almost 15 candlesticks, right? So this is how powerful this strategy is, and just that is it. So please, this is CN Great Councils. Take note that this is not a demo account. This is real account, right? This is real account, guys. And you can also, this is real account, right? You can test out this strategy on your demo to see how it works, and then we are good to go, right? So I'll be talking to you in my next video. Stay tuned for more VIP strategy. This is Trader's Choice, and then you don't want to miss the content that will be coming on this channel. I'll be talking to you in my next video. Let's count. Okay, the 15 that candlestick is complete. It's complete because it's already 8:35, and we have taken 15 candlesticks, and nothing is still happening. I'll be talking to you in my next video. This is CN Great Council signing out for today. Bye.